Today marks 1 week since a gunman opened fire inside an Umpqua Community College classroom, killing 9. As the community of Roseburg begins to heal, a moment of silence was held today across the country to honor the victims. And today, another funeral for one of the victims, Jason Johnson, is laid to rest as dozens line the street to show his family support. Our Chris Woodard is live outside the church where that all happened today.
Well, all is quiet here now, Dan. This area was crowded earlier today. People out here waving flags, holding signs. All of this part of a very emotional day.
We love you. We love you guys. Thank you.
Even those that didn't know him before have all now seen 34-year-old Jason Johnson's photo. Community members and classmates showing up by the dozen to line the street while family and friends grieve inside.
I don't think that any family, anybody should have to feel like they're alone in something that was so horrible.
I hope that they know that they're loved, the community cares about him. Whether you knew him or not, he's loved in our community.
Some have a more personal connection.
I had just left that room just prior to the shooting.
Classmate David West is still struggling with the death of Johnson and 8 others.
I wish I would have been there to at least try to help out.
Lindsay Long gathered with her motorcycle riding friends to show support.
Somebody came by our room screaming and very frantically that there was a shooter on campus.
She was in the classroom next to Johnson that day and held the door shut to try to stay safe.
We had our scanner on our phone so we could hear the police talking to each other, and we could hear how many fatalities.
Family members say Johnson had just enrolled in classes. This was his first year of college, and they felt like he had finally found his path. They say he was proud to be a Christian, and he and his mother were both proud that he had become a college student. A man who will be loved and missed by both those who knew him well before and those who now know his story well.
And we just want to show our support and hope that people realize that they are not alone in this.
And back here outside of the church, there were some folks today who I asked to speak to. We're still too emotional to do so. This tragedy continuing to obviously have a big impact on this community. There are other memorial services for other victims scheduled throughout the weekend. Live in Roseburg, I'm Chris Woodard for KOIN 6 News.
Jason Johnson, 34 years old. Thank you, Chris.